Yeah, it's a good one. Good start.
Yeah, yeah.
They're all like that under Lavi.
That's fine. I like it. I don't mind it.
Morning
Good,
skates,
competitive.
too.
Yeah, morning skates, I'm not going to like, but
Did it feel? I mean, obviously, I'm sure some of it felt different. Like, how would you say day one went?
I thought it went well. I thought first part was a little more up and down skating. I thought the pace was good. The execution was pretty good. It wasn't overly sloppy, and moved some pucks there in the second half. Over a little bit of system, some offensive zone ideas. It's never too early to start kind of implementing those things.
He talked a lot about wanting pace, wanting to play with speed. I mean, was that like a real emphasis in this first practice?
I think first practice training camp is always like that. Now we're going to keep that pace to that level. Usually the first one everybody's excited, ready to go, and feels good, and got to keep that pace going from here.
What's your sense of how it feels around here right now? Is it different? Just like, what is the feeling you're getting?
I think excitement more than anything. Obviously there's a lot of change. So I think with that comes a little bit of adjustment time, and that's what training camp's for. I think get comfortable with everyone who's new that's in the building now, new teammates, obviously new coaches. Go from there, but I think general excitement and everybody's feeling good, excited to get the season started.
If you look around, I mean, there isn't a guy on the ice now who's on his entry-level contract. It's everybody's on their second or beyond that at that point. The kids can, I don't know if we call them kids anymore because of that. Do you get a sense is there a level of like seriousness of this? So there's a level of like the time is now.
Yeah, I mean, speak for the core, I guess. The core guys have been here for a while now, and you don't have unlimited chances. I think that's just the reality of sports, reality of hockey. So yeah, I mean, this is our time. We got a lot to prove, and I think to a man, we got the team in here to do it. I think we all believe that.
As you've kind of processed the way last season ended, any difference in terms of how that makes you feel going into the new season, or what you feel like the team needs to do better?
Yes and no. I mean, obviously that's a tough one to swallow. I think that one stung for a while over the summer, maybe more than past years. I mean, they always sting, but that one was a kind of a pit in everyone's stomach for a long time. And I think you got to turn the page. I think it's a new season. You learn a little bit, but we know how to play in the playoffs. We know how to play in Game 7s. We lost. Move on. I think that's kind of the message, and we got another opportunity ahead of us. It's a new team, new group, new season. I think last year was last year. We got to move on.
It's only been one practice with pucks and a couple of meetings and whatnot. But what's your sense on Peter's approach and how it fits for you guys?
I think it's great. I think the attitude he brings, the energy, the enthusiasm. I think there's a little direction. I think that is good for us. Obviously, early on, first practice, already going to work kind of offensive zone ideas, and we've already kind of went through systems up and down the ice with video, and guys have it. They have it. They can look at it whenever they want. They're aware, and we gotta implement it. It's up to the players, but I think early on, I think he's given us the tools that we need to be successful this year.
Peter said we're going to see a lot of different looks throughout camp, so we're not going to try not to overreact to what we see day one. But defensively, we're really used to seeing you and Keandre and then Fox and Lindgren. So any thoughts on trying something different?
Me and Lydia have had times that we played together in the past. I think sometimes it's good to change things up, kind of be aware of other guys. You kind of get stuck in habits one way when you play with someone for so long. I think you got to be able to switch. You don't know when. Knock on wood, if anything happens, injuries and stuff happens throughout the year, but you got to be ready to play with other guys, and it's good to play with other guys, I think.
When you said direction, I kind of, is it more along the lines of like, he's not trying here, eventually it'll come where he'll learn player tendencies and whatnot, but it's more like, this is the drill, we're going to run this drill for this reason, here's why we're doing it. Is that kind of like what you're getting, like an explanation and direction and why we're doing things?
Yeah, I mean, I think you talk more, that's going to come, but you got to implement the structure and the basis of it first and kind of grow from there. I think it's not going to be magic the first day and guys aren't going to be feeling great. It takes time to learn and adjust, but I think the earlier you kind of put that in front of guys and let them try it out, and the quicker you can move on to the next stages of it.